Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Fibula Week 6. I hope I got it right this time. I said 4 on the last week. But no, Week 6 here. This week has been a lazy week, mainly with the holidays and Christmas and everything. And Merry Christmas, everyone. I've been having a really good time. That's why this video is coming out a lot later than normally. I normally do it on every Sunday, and either that or publish it on Monday. But this Christmas and everything was on Sunday, so that'll have to do. There's a chance the same thing might happen because my girlfriend's birthday is on Sunday, New Year's Eve as well. So it might be that the next one, these 2 weeks are going to be on Wednesday like this. But that's fine. That's fine. We can still work it out. It's the holidays and everything. But yeah, I haven't gotten a lot of things done on this week. It has been mainly gameplay testing and bug fixing, especially. I had some really weird bugs. I had some friends test the game and they found a lot of bugs and stuff. Another thing we've added is if we go over here, oh, might be really zoomed out here. I started working on like a main menu. Nothing super special right now, just a simple menu. You can press new game, continue, and exit game. Okay, show you here. I did another recording here where I pressed new game, because if you press new game, the game instantly saves as a new game. So if I press continue, I'll be at the same place that you would be if you press new game. But that's fine. It's something like that. But the new game works. You press this, and the game just starts you in as a new player here. Another thing that we have added is a problem now that I can't actually. I'll just start going through the tutorial here before I get to it. But yeah, a lot of debugging, a lot of just testing has been going on. That's mainly what I've been doing. Um, I've added a rune as well, but I haven't gotten it to work. I'm thinking about adding like different levels of, because currently we have like the missile, the heal, and the protection rune. Let's see if we can get this. Nice. Uh, those are the 3 runes we have right now, and I would say it's pretty easy to add like variations of those runes. For example, like a missile rune and then a heavy missile rune or a medium missile rune, something like that, or poison rune or whatever. I think those things are pretty easy. You see the missile rune, and then you can maybe add another one under here, maybe one here, healing rune, and then you add an antidote rune, a regeneration rune. I think things like that are pretty easy to add right now, and so I might just sit down and make like a bunch of them. I'm not sure how it's gonna work later with the runes, if everything's going to be open and then maybe have like a magic level requirement. So you can see like level 1 for missile rune, level 2 for healing rune, level 4 for the next one, and it just goes on like that. That might be something I do. Not sure right now. Because the rune slots are unlocked through the main storyline. So I got that progression done. Uh, Right. I don't know if that was seen on the last video. If you enter somewhere, there's no before on the other ones. If I press W right now to move in here, I would move slowly onto it and then teleport. I made it so as soon as you press W, you instantly go into the place. As the same with if I press, for example, here, if I press W right now and hold it, before I would keep on walking forward. So I added like a system to stop you from going from keep going after you. Like for example, I'm holding S now. Let's see, holding S now to go down into the village. Holding that one, and as soon as I enter, it stops me moving. So I added like a little protection there. Before there was a couple of places where you would. I don't know if I have any right now around here, but you would actually I have one right now. Let's see it here. The sewers down here, they have a let's see the sewers here. So if you came from the north here, You come from, or sorry, from the south. You came down here and you held W while walking, and you wanted to go down here. You pressed this as you were pressing W. Oh, this is a hard one to get. But yeah, if you got here and you pressed W while walking, you would just go up the stairs instantly again. So you would be like, you just went up straight away, which is not something we wanted there. So that's something I've added there. A lot of like things like that has been this week's like theme kind of. And for new features, I have been working on the shield slot. So the thing I had in mind here was that I wanted people to. There's no classes in the games, but you have the skills, right? Uh, I wanted them to be able to choose what they wanted. If they want to be more magic focused, maybe more of just a straight up warrior. We're gonna have some runes that are not. These are like only magical runes, but I'm gonna have runes called like strike or something later. That is more warrior focused. That you have to be next to the target, and it enhances your next attack, or it makes an instant attack, or something like that. That is something I'm gonna do. But for mana, so the mana was one big thing here. So I've added 2 shields to the shop. I'm probably going to add more variety of these, but pretty much the first one is the warrior shield, which is just a wooden shield right now. It has 10 block. Block is a new stat that I added, and it pretty much is there's a 10% chance with the block here uh, to be able to reduce the attack of the enemy by half. So it's something that's calculated before. So if they attack you with a 90 attack roll, you first roll the block of 10%. If that one goes through, he has an attack roll of 45 instead of 90. Uh, so that's how I'm doing it right now. I might improve that later. It might be a really flawed system in the later on in the game, but we'll just have to see for that. So that's what I added. And then I've added the mage version. This is a magician's book. It only has 1 block compared to the 10 of that one. So you can still block, but it's a really low percentage. So like a high level magician's book might have a 5 block or maybe a 10. But the main thing is the mana regeneration. So this one gives you +1 regen in mana. So that's a. Do you want to be more tanky and be able to block more, or do you want to have more mana regeneration? That's the thing I'm thinking about right now. If that is the right choice to do, because I think from just choosing these 2 right now, the mana regeneration is the best one. So I might have to check how I'm gonna balance these. But that's the gist of it. That you would either choose to have a magician's book in your shield slot or a normal shield, depending on what you want to play. So yeah, that's something I've been working on there. Yeah, and then a lot of bug testing. I noticed a lot of things where you could eat more than normal. This is one thing I've noticed as well. I don't want any units besides the player to be able to step onto certain tiles. For example, this one is like a special tile that I want the player to only be able to walk on because sometimes the villager goes over and stands on it, and it's really annoying. Same with in here with the rats. Sometimes they go onto this spot here on the stairs. I don't want them to do that, so that's something I'm probably gonna add there. Just make sure they can never walk on special tiles. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to do actually. So I will be able to do that one soon. Um, let's see. Let's just rest and save so I don't have to go through the tutorial again there. I have a debug mode so I could just do that, but whatever. Yeah. So, and this is how the see if we can do this. This is how the world map looks right now. I actually have it divided up. So this part here is this is the world map actually, and this is the rest of the map. So if we zoom in here, this is the map here. The little sprites here are it's something that's not rendered in game, but I have it so I can see what's a teleporter and what is not. Yeah, so that is what I have here. Uh, yeah, not a lot of changes, a lot of bug fixes, not much that you actually notice when you just look at it, but you notice it when you're playing the game. So I'm happy with that, and that is this week's video. Thanks you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye bye.